And we're live. Guys, this is some crazy shit going down. Very crazy. My coffee is like too hot to drink still. Fucking this shit just came out about a half hour or so ago. Video proof. If you go to my Facebook page, link is in the description. There's a video showing this. Iran apparently is preparing to invade Kuwait, the islands of Kuwait, which is where the U.S. has all of our HIMARS launchers at. And Iran's preparing to invade. And they're going to sack American forces in Kuwait. That's what's probably happening right now. Like, seriously. Um, and apparently the internet here sucks, the cell service. Iran's about to invade Kuwait and kick the shit out of all the Americans in Kuwait, guys. Because over the past, 9-10 days, America's been launching ATACMS from Kuwait, the islands of Kuwait in the Persian Gulf, into Iran. And Iran's about ready to invade those islands and sack the American bases there. And if you listen to what they've said, their government officials have been saying about 2-3 days ago, is one of their objectives, besides blowing up all the HIMARS and expelling all American forces from the Persian Gulf. Yeah, World War III is ramping up. That's a good summary. Motherfucking, they're going to try to take American soldiers hostage, okay? They want POWs. Just like back in the 70s or something when they got Carter fired. Remember how Iran held the hostages and then Carter lost the election because of it? Yeah. So they're planning to capture a shit ton of American soldiers, and they're going to use them for all kinds of propaganda for this midterm election cycle. And Trump is fucked. Like, America, you let a child raping scumbag rule your nation. And this is what's going to happen because of it. Your soldiers are dying by the dozens. You know, like 2 days ago when Iran blew up our U.S. base in Jordan, and then they said only 3 soldiers died. Yeah, if you look at the satellite pictures, yeah, Trump messed with the wrong superpower. That's for fucking sure. Fucking motherfuckers. Fucking, I just can't stand it. You know, it's like we all know our senators and our judges and our congressmen, they're evil and shit. That's not even what bothers me the most. What bothers me the most is the sheer goddamn incompetence of these fucking morons. I mean, we're a nation of morons led by morons right now. I can't stand it. I want I want my nation to have at least some goddamn dignity and some motherfucking professionalism in our government. And we're not getting none of that. It's like they're evil and stupid on top of the evil. It pisses me off. But yeah, all of our young, dumb soldiers are about ready to get their asses fucking killed and captured in Kuwait because Iran already has a landing invasion force already staging on the border of Kuwait. Look at the map. Okay, the borders, there's Iran, and then there's Iraq and Kuwait right there. They share a border, okay? They're borders. And they're sending all their amphibious armor to the border. And there's actually historical precedence in this. Iran has a history of being able to conduct lightning goddamn amphibious operations. All right, so this is something that's a credible fucking threat, okay? Right now, Iran has diplomats in Pakistan and one other place. right now. Um, I don't know what's going on with that, but they're doing diplomacy with mediators and stuff. Probably as a distraction, because here's the one thing you guys don't realize: one good hand job deserves another. Remember how America has stabbed Iran in the back repeatedly? Like every time Iran agreed to goddamn diplomacy and negotiations, Israel and Trump killed the negotiators, right? Remember that? Well, Iran's probably going to pretend that they're agreeing to negotiations with America, and they're going to probably launch their fucking amphibious invasion during the negotiations. Because guess what? Fuck around and find out. That's why. If you're a lying, backstabbing, child raping fucking scumbag criminal, don't expect your enemies to play nice. All right. Here's a big clue out here, people. Guess what? Iran's not fucking Russia. Maybe the Russian government, for whatever reasons, they're happy doing this goddamn dick dance with America and diplomacy and crap like that and Anchorage and shit. Iran's ain't fucking around. There's a lot of Russians that like America still, despite everything we're guilty of and that we've done to Russia over the decades. There's still a shit ton of Russians that actually like America and Americans and shit, and they like the West and Europe and things like that. Well, guess what? That's not who Iran is. Iran does not like you, and they're not going to play by the rules. All right. They're done getting fucking backstabbed. They're done with the lies and the child murder and all of that. And the shit's about to get bad. So if it happens, remember where you heard it first from Lou Hammer, not from CNN, but from Lou Hammer in the van. All right. Maybe think twice about where you're getting your news from. So the supposed 3 soldiers that died, on my Facebook, I already posted their pictures. It's official. Now, I also posted the satellite pictures of the base that's getting the fucking shit shot out of it by Iran. And multiple barracks units were completely vaporized. Okay. Like our dudes in Jordan are living in these goddamn connexes. They're basically just metal shipping containers that have been refurbished into housing units. Okay. And if you look at it, like probably a dozen or more of these barracks units were completely fucking vaporized off the face of the fucking map. They're atoms. They no longer exist, not even as rubble. All right. And that's not counting the ones that were just shrapnel, burnt and damaged and blasted and concussed. All right. So that story of only 3 soldiers dying in Jordan, that's bullshit. We have dozens dead just in the past few days, not even counting the 40-day Ramadan war, when Iran was blowing up hotels in Qatar and shit because the American forces were hiding in the hotels and shit. It's like we've let retarded evil rule our nation, and our young people are paying the price. Soon, all of America is going to be paying the price. Here's something that you won't be seeing in the news. For the past, say, about 8-10 days or so, Iran's cyber forces, their spies, their version of the CIA and the SVR and all of that shit, they've been publicly stating that they are aiding and abetting American dissidents, lone wolf terrorists, like they're funding and educating and aiding American lone wolves terrorists. And for the past at least 8 days, they've been publishing it on Telegram that they're unleashing the lone wolves across America. And just this morning in New York City, a lone wolf terrorist detonated a bomb in a federal building in New York, and he was captured. They caught him alive, but Iran doesn't just fucking talk shit. They carry through with their fucking threats. And for the past week plus, they've been warning you that they're unleashing fucking domestic terrorists in America. They're funding them, they're training them, they're teaching them how to build goddamn mail bombs and shit. All right. So right now, as you speak, every politician in America, every federal building, every Supreme Court justice, all the people, all the decision makers of America and the buildings they work and live in are now targets for lone wolf terrorists here in America because you assassinated Iran's leader, their leaders, their top leadership. You mass murdered hundreds of Iranian grade school girls. And in retaliation, Iran is unleashing lone wolf terrorists in America, and they are already committing acts of terrorism. Just this morning, they detonated a fucking bomb in a federal building in New York City, just like they said they were going to do. So that's where we're at, folks. And this doesn't even count what's happening over in fucking Ukraine. Like, you know, everybody's looking at Iran. In the past couple of days, Russia has unleashed their military, and Russia's Air Force is laying waste to goddamn Ukraine, man. Like all of the ships trying to get cargo into Ukraine or out of Ukraine, they're all burning. They're burning. They've sank multiple cargo ships. Ukraine's port infrastructure is approaching non-existent status. No, there's a blockade. No cargo is getting into or out of Ukraine right now by sea because Russia is blowing up fucking everything. You know, I'm like, you know, and everybody's like, oh, it's not World War III. When is the world going to wake up and go, you know something? This looks a lot like World War going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not World War III, but everybody in the world is fighting right now. I do got a funny story for you. It just came out. There's a video. I'm not at home, so I haven't been able to post the video up to my Facebook yet. But this is a funny one. Apparently, Chinese and Filipino Coast Guard sailors in their fast boats, that's like the little speedboat thingies. Apparently, today, the Chinese and the Filipinos got in a fight on their speedboats, and they're like beating each other up with their oars. It's so, you know, sometimes funny things happen in war. I don't know, guys. That's what we got right now. Like fucking this shit. Our shit is getting fucked up, and we're all living over here in fucking fantasy land, listening to the fucking retarded child rapists fucking spewing bullshit. And it's like insane. It's insane the world we're living in right now. America is literally insane. We are non-functioning as a nation. Nobody knows what's going on because your government and your media controlled by the government or a part of the government secretly is lying to you about everything. Everything. Apparently, and this just came out this morning too, our strategic oil reserves are approximately 40 to 45 days from being empty. Like we're going to be having no gasoline in America. There's going to be lines for fuel. There's going to be fuel rationing here in America, just like the 1970s. Because our fuel supplies are being cut. And everybody's like, oh, we have enough gas and oil for ourselves. No, we don't. Because here's something they don't tell you about the fucking petroleum that we pump. Our oil refineries here in America are designed to refine light crude. The crude from Canada we pump through the pipelines, and the crude we're getting, you know, in the Gulf of fucking Trump and off the coast of California and shit, that's heavy crude. Our domestic refineries cannot process it. I mean, I think they can, but it doesn't work well. But they're not built to refine heavy crude. They're defined for light crude, which we buy from the Middle East. All of our oil we pump in America gets shipped to Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, and they refine it with their refineries that were built and designed to refine heavy crude. And then then we buy it back as gasoline and shit like that. So no, when the oil runs out, we are not going to be okay. We're going to have a shit ton of heavy crude oil that we'd have nothing to do with it because we don't have the refineries to process it. All right. We're fucked. We're all seriously fucked here in America, folks. Dozens dead, and your president and your media is lying to you, telling you only 3 people died. But the satellite pictures are available to the public if you use your fucking internet for 2 goddamn seconds. Not AI Google, not Grok, but actually fucking going on Telegram and reading the real news from the Middle fucking East, where they're uploading the NASA fire maps and the Chinese satellite pictures that shows how all of our shit is blowing the fuck up. We're losing like over 1 Reaper drone almost. It's like 1 Reaper every 2 days now. They're shooting them down in Iran. They're blowing them up on the ground in Jordan. The Navy took their MQ-4C Triton, which is the Navy version of the Global Hawk drone, the big drone, and they moved it to Cyprus. It wasn't Jordan. They moved it out of the Middle East because Iran is blowing up all of our shit on the ground. I'm just telling you to buckle up because it looks like Iran's about ready to invade Kuwait, and they're going to destroy the American bases, and they're going to capture American soldiers, and they're going to use that politically for the U.S. midterm elections this year. Okay, that's what's going to happen. I don't know what to say, man. It's what we got. Oh, yeah. Yemen has officially started their naval blockade of Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Yemen has initiated a naval blockade of Saudi Arabia, and they're about ready to start blowing up fucking ships in the Red Sea, which means the entire global shipping system is fucked. All right, the Red Sea, all your shit from fucking China goes through there. All of Europe's fucking shit from China goes through there. Fucking so America and Europe. I recommend everybody today go out, top off your fucking gasoline on all your vehicles, buy some spare some grocery store. Why is the internet so fucky? Here it says I have 5G, and yet the feed keeps dropping. This is bullshit. But yeah, guys, we're in a world of fucked, and you need to prepare for it today, not tomorrow, not next week, not on payday, but now. Now. You need to be buying fucking beans and rice and some vitamins and some drinking water and extra gasoline, diesel if you drive a diesel. Fucking, because the shit is officially hitting the fucking fan. Just saying. Anyways, that's my world update. We're all fucked. Assuming we have internet technology, I'll be back and I'll let you know if when more fucked up shit's happening. Like, share, and subscribe. Lou Hammer, Gonzo Journalist, the last man in America that knows what's happening first.